So today we are going to be climbing Mount Massive. Going to be doing this via the standard route, which is the east slope. Total mileage is supposed to be somewhere around 14 and around like 4,500 feet of climbing. Got an early alpine start on the day. Left about 1:30 in the morning and got here around 4:30, so right about 3 hours. The plan for today is to make this kind of a trail run-ish, which really is just code for I'm going to be walking or power hiking any semblance of an incline, and then hopefully running most of the descents. So this is probably going to look super unathletic, but I don't think I can cross down there as easily, so we're going to do a little leap across. Here we go. Woo! Made it. Like a true athlete. Some of those rocks just looked a little too sketchy and slippery. Decided not to risk it, especially trying to film it. Doing it all one-handed and trying to balance on those wet rocks can go badly very quickly. So we made it to the summit, but I didn't really get any footage up there just because there were quite a few people at the summit, and I know if the roles were reversed and someone was up there filming, having like a full monologue, I'd probably hate that person. So I didn't want to be that guy. So anyways, heading back down now, following this little ridge line, and then just back down the tree line the exact way we came. Hopefully going to try and get a little running in once we get back to some more of the like stable stuff, and then make up some time and get some time moving at a quicker pace, a little running practice, if you will. So we're still on my way down, and for part of this right here, when you're above tree line, the trail is essentially like a water runoff, excuse me, as well. So anyways, it's soaking wet, kind of muddy in a lot of spots, and this morning there was a lot of ice coming back down. Not as much ice, but still some ice. I was making my way down, kind of checked out as you tend to do on the downhill, and then next thing you know, I ate shit and fell. And wouldn't you know, it of course happened right as there was another couple in front of me. And I just don't think there is anything more embarrassing that just like cuts through to your soul than someone asking if you're okay after you fall, especially when, like, I don't know, it wasn't a dramatic fall, like I didn't hit my head or anything like that. When you know you're okay, you're not actually hurt, and it was just kind of like a dumb mistake, and someone sees you and they say, "Are you okay?" It's gotta be one of like the top 10 worst feelings in the world. So try not to do that anymore today. All right, so we are done. Ended up being almost 14 miles. I only tracked 13.4, but I started my watch about a half mile late. So about 14 miles, right around 5.5 hours, and then right at 4,500 feet of climbing today.
All in all, it was a great day out. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better day weather-wise to be out in the mountains. Literally ideal conditions, perfect the entire time. Not too hot, not too cold, not too windy. Rarely do the stars align like that, but today was one of those days. So super stoked about that. My only kind of gripe is just the amount of people out there. Now, granted, it's a 14er. These are usually super crowded, so it's to be expected. Just my last few summits, the last few times I've been out in the mountains, I've just been really lucky for whatever reason, and I've pretty much been the only one out. So it was weird kind of coming back, seeing a bunch of people, you know, worrying about navigating around people on the trail and stuff like that. First world problems, and not really an issue. And really, I'm glad people are out there enjoying it. But at the same time, I'm like, dang, it'd be cool if I was all alone and had this to myself. I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. Hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all next time.